them know you love them. Rule number 2, say fuck them, don't trust them. Rule number 3, never let them super free. Rule number 4, remember you gotta know. Rule number 5, don't be scared to kick them out. Rule number 6, don't let them call you no bitch. Cause niggas use that word like it make perfect sense. They'll tell you what to do and be living in your shit. Rule number 7, don't never fuck with your bitch. That never went to 7, you give you the best advantage. Some niggas take you for credit just because they can. It's why you good and you don't.
Yo, we are in the building. This, that, and the third show interview series presented by On the Check-In. Presented by On the Check-In with DJ Issa and Big King Cannon. I'm your boy Steven the Dream. I'm in the building today with a very, very special guest. I got Charlotte's very own, Gabby, Dinero, Big Gab in the building. Big Gab, what's going on with you, girl?
Nothing, just doing this music.
Doing the music. It's good to see you. We're glad to have you on here with us on this, that, and the third podcast. I want to jump right into it. This is a show where we kind of talk about what you got going on now, what you had going on in the past, and maybe a little something different that the people don't know about you. So, without any delay, first I want to know why Gabby Dinero? Where's the name come from?
That's a long story, but I'll give you a short version of that. I used to work at McDonald's, right? Mm-hmm. And I used to work with all Mexicans. So my name is Nabria. My real name is Nabria.
Okay.
So they used to call me Maria.
Okay.
So this girl started working there, and she was like, Gabby. She kept calling me Gabriella. So I just ran with Gabby and then added the Dinero on the back.
Added the Dinero. So
shout
outs to the Migos. Shout outs to all the Migos out there that has formed the name essentially, Gabby Dinero. Let me ask you, how long you been an artist?
Well, I've been rapping since I was 11, but in a notebook. You know, I never really went to the studio until now. Mm-hmm. So I used to just write all the time in this notebook about how I was feeling, everything I had going on. Because back then it was hard for me. Like, life was not easy when I was smaller. So that was like my escape. Just write. Nobody really wasn't recording back then. You know, everybody's rapping now. Nobody was really rapping back then. So, I mean, it wasn't really something that was popping, you know. Mm-hmm. So I just was writing down how I feel. And that's how it came to be. Okay.
You got the tape out right now, From Roaches to Royalty.
Yeah.
I like the tape. I checked the tape out. It was really dope. There's some cuts on there that we're going to get into a little bit later. But let me ask you why the name, From Roaches to Royalty?
I'm going to be honest?
Talk about it.
I used to live with roaches in my house.
Okay.
Literally, when like I said, my life was not easy growing up. So living with roaches, it just had my mind going crazy all the time. So once I got, you know what I'm saying, older and experienced a better life, I felt so much better, and I felt like I was a queen on top of the world. Like, you know, can't nobody tell me nothing now. But back then, it was just a whole bunch of basically nothing. So that's what I'm saying. I came from nothing to something. And that's my definition of roaches to royalty.
So when I listen to your style now, I don't like to compare people because I know you want to make your own lane. I know you want to do your own thing, but you rap, like you really rap. Like, it's not just, to me, from what I could tell and from what I could hear, you write your own stuff. Mm-hmm. So I could hear it in there, but the flows just sound like you know, either creating your own kind of flow, like in your own way. But is there anybody that maybe has influences that you've taken from or that you looked at and said, well, maybe I could see myself in this lane, male or female?
See, honestly, Yo Gotti. I feel like because I want to be signed to him. If I want to be signed to him.
Yo Gotti, are you listening? If you're listening,
I feel like his style and his demeanor can really bring me out as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, I think he can build me to be something.
So you're not signed right now?
No.
Yo Gotti would be the vision if you could pick somebody to be signed to. Let me ask you this. Is there somebody that you haven't worked with that you would want to work with besides Yo Gotti? Male or female?
Nicki Minaj. Okay. That's actually my favorite rapper.
Nicki. Did you listen to Queen? Have you listened to Queen yet? The new album?
No, I haven't.
Okay. I think Nicki did her thing on the new album.
I've been really busy. I ain't even had time to listen to nothing.
Okay.
So I definitely gotta check it out.
Well, who else? Anybody else?
Let me think. Gucci.
Of course, Gucci. Do you like old Gucci or new Gucci?
I like old Gucci. I like new Gucci, man. I like new Gucci. I love new Gucci, but I love old Gucci. Like photo shoot, boy. Like I'll be in the car.
It's a photo shoot, girl. It's a photo shoot. Yeah, that's a song. That's a song. What about artists that you have worked with now that we may know, or maybe somebody that we don't know that you would want to shine some light on that you've worked with?
Definitely the baby.
The baby. Shout out to the baby. Shout out to the baby.
For real. He's dope. He's a dope artist. I love all his songs, you know. And he just his personality is lit. Like, I think people fall in love with him before they fall in love with his music. You know, he's like crazy, goofy. He's just turned.
Absolutely. Shout outs to the baby. I think he's somebody that's he's doing his thing for the city, and I think if more people got behind him, I think it would be, you know, it would be a lot bigger than what it is, because he's got the personality, like you said. He's got, you know, the music is there. Let me ask you, just from being from Charlotte, what are your thoughts on like the Charlotte music scene, as far as the support, as far as just how things have been going for you as an artist now, what
Honestly,
you may see?
With me, I don't really know about other artists, but I know Charlotte has my back. Okay. Like, the people that I know, they support me, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you always gonna have haters that throw shade, but we don't worry about them. But as far as I can tell, Charlotte is a good city to, like, promotion-wise.
Promote your music. Is there so, like, what do you have that you're working on right now that is really being pushed? Like, do you have a specific single that you're working on? Is it a video that you're working on? What can we say, all right, this is what I'm focused on right now as Big Gab?
So I just recorded this song yesterday in the studio.
Okay.
And like, this is gonna be a hit.
We getting an exclusive? Can we get I mean, what can we get something? Can we get something? If not, hey, we just trying to.
We're gonna get it copyrighted first. I don't need nobody.
Okay, then there you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But I really feel like this song right here is gonna be what, you know how everybody get that one song. That's gonna be. I think this gonna be my one song. So it's gonna be dropping Friday.
Okay. We are on, you know, This, That, and the Third interview series presented by On the Check-In with DJ Issa. You have a song called Pretty Girls Like Trap Music. Is that what it's actually?
Pretty Girls love trap music.
Let's
2 Chainz, Pretty Girls like trap music. Everybody always get that confused, and I get so mad because Pretty Girls love trap music. We don't like it, we love it.
So I heard the Gucci, I heard the Gotti. Like, what about trap music do you like? Like, what?
Just the way it make me feel. I'm all about feelings and vibes. Like, if I can't vibe off, I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing to do with it. But I just feel it. You know.
You just feel it.
I just feel it. Like, when a trap song come on, I'm like, yeah.
It's about
ready to dance.
A lot of time. That's what people get it mistaken. I mean, it's not always about the lyrics or what you talking about. Because a lot of times everybody can't relate. But if that beat come on, and you know, Take Key, fuck these niggas up, or Metro Boomin wants, you know, when you hear that, it really gives you that feeling. Speaking of producers, do you have a specific producer that you like to work with in the city, or is there somebody that you
Zalmati.
You know Zalmati?
Zalmati make all my beats.
Stop playing, yo.
You make all my beats.
That's my young bull right there. I met Zalmati about a year ago through what's my man's name, Spirit. I don't know if you know Spirit and OZ. Shout out to Spirit and OZ. But they put me on Zalmati, and they said he was the next young bull coming up making some dope beats.
And what I like about him, he listens. Like, I tell him, like, look, you know what I'm saying, I need this and this, and he takes it under consideration and makes it into his own. So that's what I like about him. Okay.
So we talked about, you know, kind of what's going on now, what you have in the works. Let me ask you about that past that you were speaking of that maybe wasn't so bright, maybe wasn't so good. Can you just shine some light on what made you write your first rhyme, and what situation was it maybe that was like, I gotta get this off my chest, I gotta put it on pen and paper, or I gotta do something like that? Was this something that you could speak on that happened early on? Because you said you've been writing since you was 11. So
yeah, it's alright. So a song I haven't even dropped yet. I haven't even recorded in the studio. I wrote this song when I was 14. It was because I just lost my biological mom. So I was basically writing about everything that we went through, you know. And when I let my brother listen to it, he was like, yo, like, that's it, like, you're 14, you rapping like a 20, 30-year-old, you know what I'm saying? Like, just the knowledge the song had, and like the the feeling that it made him feel just because he knew the situation.
Right.
It made him like, really respect it and respect me as an artist.
It's a lot of artists that will take from their life or their experiences to really connect with other folks, and it seems like in your music there's some things you've done. It's a song in particular I want to talk about in a few, Frankie's Manual, that we was just listening to as we came onto the show. But that song in particular was like, it really hit me, because I know a lot of ladies can relate to it, but even the guys, that's probably a type of chick that we would want. But we'll talk about that in a moment. Let me also ask you, so I grew up in the era of post Jay-Z, more times of like I'm 27. You're a little younger than me. We got to put your age. You're a little younger than me. But you've come up in, I guess, the social media era, I would say. How do you think it's been, not just promoting your music, but certain artists that maybe use social media to just get on? Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think things should go back to where it was, where it's like more face-to-face contact? Like, what are your thoughts on maybe the way you've had to promote your music and maybe the way things were in the past?
I feel like get on how you get on. If social media is helping you and building your brand, then do it.
Right. And I agree with that. A lot of people will say, well, it's not as authentic anymore, but I think, you got to use what you got to use to get the music out there. It was harder for you to find an artist in Ohio that you never heard about in the past, because we didn't have the advantages of, I can just click on SoundCloud and now I'm in a loop of 40 different states I done heard people from, and that can help our artists really build a fan base that they might not be able to touch right now, but one day when you go out and do those shows, you're going to have everybody from little town in Minnesota screaming your name, singing your songs.
And I feel like since social media has came about, it's more talent. Like, you noticing more people. Like, before, you don't really know who can rap or who can do that because you never seen it. But now social media has come. You can see people from small towns, like a town I was raised in, Albemarle. Small towns like that. You can actually see them now because of the internet. Right.
I think, like I said, that everybody should, use what you have to your advantage. Is there a so you're not just a rapper? I can hear the vocals in there too.
Yeah.
A little. Is it?
A little bit.
So,
yeah, I wouldn't classify myself as a singer, like not at all.
But you can harmonize.
But I can definitely harmonize. Okay. Got a little rap with that.
I like that about you, and like I said, I just like the style that you bring into your music. The tape is really dope. What I want to do right now is play a video that you have. I want to let you intro the video, kind of let people know about it. It's one of the songs we talked about earlier, but let the people know what they about to see from the video and kind of how it came together.
Well, this is Pretty Girls Love Trap Music, and the video really came about because I got tired of thick girls feeling like they the only girls that's popping right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as you can see in the song, Skinny Little, and I still take your man, you feel me?
Talk about it.
That's how I feel. Skinny girls got as much advantages as you thick girls.
Thick girls.
Okay.
Hey, little booties matter.
And we do.
This is Gabby Dinero, Pretty Girls Love Trap Music. Don't get it twisted. Pretty Girls Love Trap Music. From Roaches to Royalty. We're going to check out the video, and we come back. We're going to wrap up the interview, talk about it a little bit more. It's This, That, and the Third podcast interview series.
Pretty girls love trap music, pull up, and I got the trap real booming. Skinny little bitch, and I still a taking nigga. No ass, no titties, but I got a nice figure. Like bright little bitch, tryna chase these figures, don't want the piece to play. Got pull up with your issue. Pull up so gas and I'm gone. Try to rob me, got that thing on my arm. Pretty girls love trap music, pull up, and I got the trap real booming. Skinny little bitch, and I still a taking nigga. No ass, no titties, but I got a nice figure. Like bright little bitch, tryna chase your figures, don't want that piece to play. Got pull up with your issue. Pull up so gas and I'm gone. Try to rob me, got that thing on my arm. Pull up at the trap, have my money out. I'm sick of these bitches like running their mouth. This and that about my whereabouts. Don't come where I stay with me at the trap. Pull up and we got the shit that you need. You know we got oxys, you know we got lean. Like pull up with things like aiming at spleens. Like bitch, man down when we running these streets. Watch how you talking when coming for me. Pretty bad bitches, they deep in my team. These bitches have envy, they be turning green. I am not the one, so bitch, what you mean? Like, why are these bitches mad? I am not the one, so bitch, what you mean? Bitch better boss up and get glad. I am not the one, so bitch, what you mean? Pretty girls love trap music, pull up, and I got the trap real booming. Skinny little bitch, and I still a taking nigga. No ass, no titties, but I got a nice figure. Like bright little bitch, tryna teach you figures don't what the pistol play. Got pull up with your issue. Pull up so gas and I'm gone. Try to rob me, got that thing on my arm. Pretty girls love trap music, pull up, and I got the trap real booming. Skinny little bitch, and I still a taking nigga. No ass, no titties, but I got a nice figure. Like bright little bitch, tryna change your figures on what that pistol play. I pull up with your issue. Pull up so gas and I'm gone. Try to rob me, got that thing on my arm. Like up in the trap, all my niggas with that. I fuck with them niggas who ain't scared to react. I call on murder to let me get that. He letting me bust it, that shit hit your back. These bitches be flexing, they doing too much. I can't hang with you, only my gang I trust. Tryna get rats like big as a bus. While bitches in bed tryna play catch up. Pretty girls love trap music, pull up, and I got the trap real booming. Skinny little bitch, and I still a taking nigga. No ass, no titties, but I got a nice figure. Like bright little bitch, tryna teach you figures don't what the pistol play. Got pull up with your issue. Pull up so gas and I'm gone. Try to rob me, got that thing on my arm. Pretty girls love trap music, pull up, and I got the trap real booming. Skinny little bitch, and I still a taking nigga. No ass, no titties, but I got a nice figure. Like bright little bitch, tryna change your figures don't what that pistol play. I pull up with your issue. Pull up so gas and I'm gone. Try to rob me, got that thing on my arm.
Alright, folks, we are back. This is This, That, and the Third interview series presented by On The Check-In with DJ Esud, Big King Cannon. I'm your boy, Steven the Dream. I'm here with Big Gab.
Big Gab.
Gabby Dinero.
Emphasis on the big.
Emphasis on the big. We just heard and watched her video, Pretty Girls Love Trap Music. Talking about the representing for the skinny girls out here. Skinny girls that take y'all man thick girls. Y'all gotta watch out.
No ass or titties.
Let me ask you, the video itself. Who directed the video? You know who directed the video?
Lamar Boris.
Lamar Boris. Okay. How did that come together? Like, did you have any say so in?
Yeah, the only part. The only part that I said was gonna be like my vision was when we went into the mall and the girl and the boy, and then he looked at me and came over to me. That was my vision. I'm like, look, I still take your man's. Okay.
You had to show him it wasn't no games about that. Okay. That was real deal.
Real life.
I like the song. I like the video. Definitely one that, you know, he did his thing on the video too, but I like the whole concept of it. We was gonna get into the song we played when we first opened up the show, Frankie's Manual. Frankie's Manual is off the tape, probably my favorite song off the tape. I really liked it. But it spoke to the ladies per se, but like I said, I could feel it just from a dude. Like I want, you know, my girl gotta follow that, you know, that manual too. Like I'm not mad at that. Talk about how that song came together. Why'd you make that song, in particular?
All right, okay. So I was dating this boy, and this boy, like I said, this boy, and he just messed. I felt like I was in love. You know, you're young and you just a whole bunch of lust going on, and I feel like I just took it to the extreme. Like I was too in lust with him, and it messed up my brain so much. Like that's why I don't really do relationships now, because I feel like boys have the power to really mess up what you got going on. Because like when I was with him, I didn't rap, I didn't do nothing. I was just, you know what I'm saying.
He took you out your element.
Took me out my element, out my body, and I didn't like that. And the song is Frankie.
Who's Frankie?
Who is Frankie?
Yeah. Because you're not Frankie. Who's
Frankie is me, actually.
Okay.
Frankie is. Well, she came from back to me telling you about how I lived in my past, like my childhood was hard.
Mm-hmm.
So she was just somebody in my head who I talked to, which sounds crazy, but yeah. But she just helped me cope. You know, everybody has different ways of coping with situations.
Okay.
And Frankie was just my way of dealing with life. You know, like I talk to her, she gets me through everything, and that song was how she felt. You know, like the chorus was her telling me, like, look, you need to get on your stuff. Like, you're slacking. You're not Gabby. Like, you're somebody else right now. And I feel like she always keeps me on my toes. Like, always keeps me striving for more. So, she's something else.
Can we run down the rules real quick?
Yeah, we can run down the rules.
Go ahead, run them down.
Rule number 1.
Okay.
Never let them know you love them. Okay. Take advantage of that. Once they know you love them, they run with it.
Okay.
Nah. Rule number 2, say fuck them, don't trust them. You already know that.
Dang.
Rule number 3, never let them sleep for free. Can't stand no leech. Okay.
At
all.
Okay.
Rule number 4, remember you gotta know. Cause it's time to go.
I got you.
Rule number 5, don't be scared to kick them out. Cause you know what I'm saying, people are intimidated by the niggas today. You know what I'm saying? Talk to. Nah, come on.
Time to go.
Rule number 6, don't let them call you no bitch.
Facts.
Because in my experience, that's a nigga favorite word to say when they get mad. Oh, bitch this, bitch that. Nah, that's not cool. I'm a woman, I'm not a bitch.
Right.
You know?
Big
I don't walk on force. Rule number 7, don't let them fuck with your letters. And that right there was my main problem.
Oh, wow.
I was tricking out. Let me rephrase that. I was spending on niggas. And it's supposed to be the other way around.
Or it could go both ways, but if it's only one way,
that's what I'm saying. It was only one way, and you know that's just why spend on somebody who ain't gonna spend on you. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I thought that song was pretty dope. Like I said, it's my favorite one on the album, and when you run it down like that, I mean, can't nobody argue with what you were saying right there.
Yeah, you can't.
And to that boy out there, man. Might have messed up, man. You might have messed up, big dog. I don't know. Hope you're in a better light right now, but obviously we see Big Gabs up here doing a thing.
Okay.
Let me ask you again. This is this, that, and the third podcast series. I always want to give an artist the opportunity to just let the people know why they should either listen to your music, mess with your movement. Why should they follow you? If you could wrap it up in one or two final words for them, just let them know what makes you worth checking out.
It's a different sound of music.
Okay.
It's totally a different sound. Like, I don't feel like, honestly, that I rap like anybody. Like, you can't really say, oh yeah, she raps like this person. Nah, I have a whole different sound, and it's different. So people love different. So I hope you love it.
I can say, I'll admit my first experience with you was meeting you to set up for this, and I'm a fan already. I can say that for sure. I checked the tape out. I checked the video out. Everything was solid. The interview was solid for sure. So I'm going to endorse it. Y'all make sure to check out Big Gab.
Emphasis on the big.
Emphasis on the big. Give them your socials one more time.
You can follow me on Instagram at Dinero the Gabby, THA Gabby. On Twitter at The Big Gab, emphasis on the big. And Facebook, Gabby Dinero.
The track that we got coming out, I hope that you make sure you drop it off here first. You know what I'm saying? We would love the exclusive. Just you just send it through. We ain't gotta play it yet. We're gonna let you do it how you want to, but I'll definitely look forward to hearing what you got coming up.
It's gonna be big.
Before we get out of here, if you want to play maybe one more track for us real quick, I'm gonna let the people know. Again, this is That, and the Third interview podcast series with myself, Steven the Dream, today. We'll be here doing interviews for you artists, really trying to get that exposure that you're looking for. Really try to get to know you a little better, let the people know you, let your fans know you. This is presented by On the Check-In with DJ Issa, Sud, and King Cannon. They will be checking this out. They sent me out to Charlotte. They said, hey, bring me back some heat, bring me back some fire. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to only bring back fire. So y'all make sure to continue to watch the series. Steven the Dream, Steven THA Dream on all social media platforms. My girl Queen Lo is in the building. Y'all will be seeing her a little bit later. She will be also conducting some really dope interviews with some artists as well. But we got a song ready for us, Gab?
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and play it out. Gabby Dinero, Charlotte's very own. Y'all make sure to check it out. What we playing?
Coop.
Coop?
Coop.
Okay, cool. Let's play it.
All right.
Let's play it.
Cause I got a top in the coupe. Cause I got a top in the coupe. I got a top in the coupe. Yeah, I got a top in the coupe. Yeah, go find some niggas. Yeah, find some niggas. Yeah, find some niggas. Yeah, find some niggas. Cause I got a top in the coupe. Try to top in the coupe. My feet up when I hate it. Try to tap in the coupe, but I watch these so start hating. Get in the coupe, see spinning like Lucci. Got your nigga on passion, watch him listen to me.